Morning and Sai Ram to all. In previous video we have done petroleum and refining of petroleum, and in this video we will go ahead with the same chapter, and the topics we are going to cover are natural gases, advantages of natural gases, use of natural gases. What we are going to cover? We are going to cover natural gases, advantages of natural gases and uses of natural gases. Now before going to start these topics, what we are going to do? We are going to do a quick revision what we have learnt in our previous video. So I told you that in previous video we have covered petroleum and refining of petroleum. So what do you mean by petroleum? Petroleum is your dark colored thick liquid and which are present inside the earth. Clear? And the which type of odor it has? It has unpleasant odor. It has unpleasant odor. So and it has unpleasant odor, and it is also known as your mineral oil. I told you that petroleum is a word which is made up of two types of word, petro plus lium. Petro means rock and lium means oil, so it is also known as rock oil. Clear? Now it is not a single compound. Petroleum is not your single compound. It is made up of different types of compound which are hydrocarbons. And what are hydrocarbons? Hydrocarbons are those compounds which are made up of hydrogen and carbon. So basically your petroleum is a complex structure of hydrocarbons. Clear? It is a complex structure of hydrocarbons. Now how petroleum is formed? See, if dead plants and animals go inside the sea, and after some times a layer of mud and sand will deposit over it. Now, and that layer will create what? It will create pressure, and because of absence of air and action of bacteria, that dead plants and animals converted into petroleum. Clear? They will convert it into petroleum. So like this your petrol is formed. Now our next topic is refining of petroleum. Refining means purification of petroleum. I told you that petroleum is not a single compound. In the petroleum different types of compounds are present. So basically your in refining of petroleum, what you will do? You will separate out these all compounds in different columns. So and how you will separate? You will separate by the help of fractional distillation. Clear? So how this petrol goes to refining oil? Through the pipes. Now those compounds which are having low boiling point, it will separate out first, and those compounds which are having high boiling point will separate out last. And what type of product you will get? You will get natural gas, LPG, bitumen, yes, what, petrol, diesels. These all are the products which you will get after the refining of petrol. I think, and these all products have different properties and you can use in the different sectors. Clear? With this I think everything is revised to you. So shall we start our new topics? So our new topics are natural gases. Our new topic is natural gases. What is natural gases? Natural gas consists only of methane with small quantities of ethane and propane. Basically a natural gas consists only methane. It will consist only methane and a small amount of. So your natural gas consists mainly of methane, and in very small amount ethane and propane are present in natural gas. Now in fact natural gas contains about 95% methane and the remaining being ethane and propane. That means if you are using 100% of natural gases, in out of 100, 95% methane and 5% 5% is presence of ethane and propane. So basically your natural gas contain methane. It is a product of methane. Clear? Now natural gas occurs deep under the crust. Where it is present? It is present deep under the crust, either alone or along with some oil. Clear? Above the petroleum deposits. Clear? So what is your natural gas? Your natural gas is a compound mixture. Basically it is a compound of methane and very small amount of ethane and propane present in it. Okay, and 95% of methane are present and remaining 5% of ethane and propane. Clear? And it can be present alone or some of the oil particle, because petroleum is also present inside the earth and this thing is also present inside the earth. Clear? Now some wells dug into the earth produce only natural gases, whereas some are produce natural gases as well as petroleum. In some where only natural gas can be produced and some ducts can be produced both. I told you it can be present alone or with the petrol. Clear? Now natural gas is formed under the earth by the decomposition of vegetable matter lying underwater. Now like petroleum produced by the dead bodies in plants, and it can natural gas produced only by the plants died which are present inside the sea. Clear? And this composition is carried out by the anaerobic bacteria in the absence of air. Like bacteria convert all this into a natural gas just like coal and petroleum. And natural gas is also your fossil fuel. Clear? Now in India, natural gas has been found in Tripura, Rajasthan, Maharashtra and in Krishna Godavari Delta. In India where CNG natural gas present? Natural gas present Tripura, Rajasthan, Maharashtra and Krishna Godavari Delta. When natural gas is compressed by applying pressure, here pressure will come, okay, and it is called CNG. Okay, when you will compress, that means if you will compress, the particles will come close to each other and that natural gas will convert into CNG. That natural gas will convert into CNG. So, I am reading once more, listen carefully. Some well dug into the earth and produce only natural gases, whereas other produce what? Other produce natural gases as well as petroleum oil. Natural gas is formed under the earth by decomposition of vegetable matter lying under the water. This decomposition is carried out by anaerobic bacteria in the absence of air. Now just like coal and petroleum, natural gases is also a fossil fuel. In India, natural gas has been found in Tripura, Rajasthan, Maharashtra and Krishna Godavari Delta. When natural gas is compressed by applying pressure, it is called CNG. When it is called CNG? When your natural gas is compressed by pressure. Clear? Now, in fact, natural gas is stored under high pressure as natural gas in the form of CNG. If you will, how you will store CNG? By natural gas with the high pressure. Natural gas is called a clean fuel because it burns without producing any smoke and does not cause air pollution. That's why in metro cities we use CNG as a vehicle fuel. Clear? In fact, natural gas is stored under high pressure as natural gas in the form of CNG, and natural gas is called a clean fuel because it burns without producing any smoke and does not cause air pollution. Clear? Now, advantage of using natural gases. Advantages of using natural gases. Natural gas is a good fuel. Natural gas is a good fuel because it burns easily. Why? Because it burns easily and produce a lot of heat. Which type of fuel is natural gas? Natural gas is a good fuel. Why it is a good fuel? Because when you will burn, it will burn very easily and it will produce lot of heat. Moreover, natural gas burns with a smokeless flame. It will not produce any type of smoke, okay, and cause no air pollution. Clear? It will not cause any type of air pollution. So, what are the advantages of natural gases? We have done two types. Natural gas is a good fuel. Why it is a good fuel? Because it is burned very easily and it produces lots of heat. Moreover, natural gas burns with a smokeless flame and cause no air pollution. Clear? Now, it does not produce any poisonous gas on burning. Clear? Natural gas is therefore a clean fuel as compared to other fossil fuel. If we are compared natural gas with the other fossil fuel, so it is a very you can say clean fuel because it will not produce any type of pollution. Natural gas or CNG is a complete fuel in itself and no need to add anything else to it. It is a complete fuel. There is no need to add something else. Clear? A great advantages of natural gas is that it can be used directly or for heating purpose in homes and industries, and there is no need to add anything else to it. I think this is clear to you. A great advantage of natural gas, it can be supplied at homes and factories through a network of underground pipes and eliminates the need for additional storage and transport. In lots of cities now directly gas pipes are there. So there is no need of cylinders also. Clear? So it is one more advantage of natural gas. Such network pipelines for the supply of natural gas exist in Vadodara and Gujarat, in some parts of Delhi and few other places. Now it is available everywhere. Clear? So I am reading once more. It does not produce any poisonous gases on burning. Natural gas is therefore a clean fuel as compared to other fossil fuels. Second, natural gas or CNG is a complete fuel in itself and no need to add anything else to it. A great advantage of natural gas is that it can be used directly for heating purpose in homes and industries. There is no need to add anything else to it. A great advantage of natural gas is that it can be supplied to homes and factories through a network of underground pipes, and this eliminates the need for additional storage and transport. Such networks of pipeline for the supply of natural gases exist in Vadodara, in some parts of Delhi and a few other places. Clear? And now I told you that it is present everywhere. Uses of natural gas. Natural gas is used as a domestic and industrial fuel. How it can be used? It can be used as a domestic and industrial fuel. Natural gas is used as a fuel in the thermal power station for generating electricity. Compressed natural gas is being used increasing as a fuel transport vehicles in the place of petrol and diesel. In the place of petrol and diesel, you can use CNG. Clear? So, first one is natural gas is used as a domestic and industrial fuel. Second one is natural gas is used as a fuel in a thermal power station for generating electricity, and compressed natural gas is being used increasingly as a fuel in transport vehicles in the place of petrol and diesel. Natural gas is used as a source of hydrogen gas needed to manufacture fertilizers. Natural gas is also is a source of hydrogen gas, and it is also used as a manufacturer of fertilizers, because in fertilizer you need hydrogen. When natural gas is heated strongly, the methane present in it decomposes to form carbon and hydrogen. See, the formula of methane is CH4. Clear? When you will burn it, it will break down into carbon and hydrogen, and this hydrogen is used for the manufacturing of fertilizers. This hydrogen is used in the making of fertilizer. Okay. Now natural gas is used as a starting material for the manufacture of number of chemicals which are petrochemicals. Petro means petroleum chemicals. So your basically your natural gas is used as a source of hydrogen, and that hydrogen is used for the fertilizers. That hydrogen is used for the fertilizers. Now the question comes in your mind ki how methane will use as a hydrogen, how methane will give hydrogen. See, I told you that the formula of methane is CH4. The formula of methane is CH4. When you will apply heat to that, it will break down and it will give you carbon and hydrogen, and that hydrogen will use as a for making fertilizers. So like this your methane will give hydrogen. So I am reading once more. Your natural gas is used as a source of hydrogen gas needed to manufacture fertilizers. When natural gas is heated strongly, the methane present in it decomposes to form carbon and hydrogen. This hydrogen is used to manufacture fertilizers. Natural gas is used as a starting material for manufacturing number of chemicals which are called petrochemicals. With this, our chapter is completed. So what we have done in this chapter, we have done about natural resources, how many types of natural resources and products of natural resources. If you are having any doubt, you can contact me. Sairam and have a nice day.